What's up, guys? Face Maj here, or Pomage, or Austin, whatever floats your part 2 boat. I love doing that differently. So this is part 2 of that other video. Daisy had to so helpfully ruin. She's right under my desk right now. I don't really know the gameplay, what's going on. I'll just throw a random gameplay behind. So this is mostly just me and my mom talking. So this is part 2, and we left off at the concert.
At the concert.
At the concert.
So we were talking about how we celebrate everything and how we all just kind of work together really hard, like Zach and Waddy and you and Katie and your gran and Melissa and Norm. Like we all just worked really hard to make sure that everything came together just right. And the Royal graciously came. And then the Royal said, they were like, we don't have like... how many, I think they said we have like 40 minutes worth of music.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, so maybe we need to hire a DJ. And by the way, one of our, who was it? One of them is a DJ.
It was Steven.
Yeah, one of them is a professional DJ. He would be willing to do that. Awesome.
That worked out.
That worked out. But before that came up, I said to Zach, I think we need another band. So he emailed the Always. The Always. And they responded quite quickly and said, for sure, we will come to Canada. And we will come and play for Face Pomage. So at that time, in less than 2 days, Austin, we had 2 bands and a DJ.
That worked out really well.
Yeah, it worked out amazing. And then we had the Stocky Center, an amazing venue. That was pretty cool to have that venue. And then you handed out all your... Everybody was pretty excited about getting those invitations.
Yeah,
right?
they were.
We were a little bit overwhelmed handing those out.
Yeah, because people were like, am I going to get one? Like, I was scared, like, if I handed one to another person, another one BC, like, oh my God, can I come too? Like, I don't know. It was just to my closest friends that I would hand it to.
And you didn't want to get caught in the corner to have to say no.
Oh, I know, it was so bad. Oh. I hate saying no.
It became a stressful moment.
It did. I hate saying no to people like that. I hate saying no in general.
And then we had Walkamon. Walkamon offered his amazing services to come and record everything and take pictures. That was a benefit. Walkamon, I can't wait for that to come out.
It's been a while. The reason why it's taken so long is because this was like, this is like a side project from him. It wasn't part of his real job. So right now his real job's taking up most of his time right now. So this is
he's going
still
to school
aside.
too.
Yeah.
He's going to school. And then we had people donate stuff. So then remember the conversation I had? I was like, we should get someone to donate an Xbox. And you're like, Mom, if you did that, man, that would be amazing.
That would be unreal.
And then we left. And then I happened to say it on the way we went out for Andrea's birthday.
Oh, right.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then I was telling them about the event, and they're getting excited. And then we were talking about possibly having some prizes. And I said, yeah, I was telling Austin that we should try and get an Xbox donated. And she was like, we'll buy the Xbox. We'll donate the Xbox.
That was within like an hour after. It was like, I would be like, so amazed if you got an Xbox. Like.
And then I texted you and I said, we got an Xbox.
Oh, that was unreal.
Yeah. I was feeling like super mom there.
No mom would do that, so.
Yeah, and then we had a bunch of prizes. Like we had the Xbox and we had games. The game was donated, and then Katie did the shoes, those amazing shoes. Cool. And then we had, we had the dog tags.
The dog tags, yeah.
Oh, Louise made she is a jewelry maker. What do you call that?
A jeweler? I don't know.
A jeweler.
Crafter?
Maybe. Yeah, she works with silver, but a silversmith and a goldsmith. So she made these amazing dog tags for you. They were nice. Cool. They were nice. And then you had some controllers donated.
Some controllers, yeah. Those people were pretty excited for them.
Yep, that was great. So it all kind of turned out. And then we had all those T-shirts left over.
Oh, right.
Everybody was like... And then we had hats. The hats Ethel made.
The beaded
hats. The beaded face hats.
I still have mine.
Yeah. It would, and yeah. So it just turned out. It was amazing. Melissa got the media board.
That blew me away.
When
people were like, oh my god, that's so dumb or whatever. Like you gotta look at it on a bigger scale. You're being beyond closed-minded with the entire media board thing. Like, who can say they have their own media board at a concert for 1 million views and is 16 years old? Like, there's so much more behind it. Like, there's so much meaning towards that. Like, it's just, you gotta think of it.
1 million views is big.
It is.
1 million people watched your stuff. 1 million people heard the Freaks.
The Freaks, yeah. 2 million now, actually.
2 million now.
2 million.
Can you believe that? 2 million people have listened to the Freaks. That's amazing. In this world, 2 million people know who you are, have said your name. 2 million people have said your name.
That's pretty cool. I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah. 2 million people have said the Freaks come out tonight, in their head or out in the world. It's amazing.
It is.
It really is. And then the night itself, surreal. Like we had all your videos streaming up there. Oh, that was it. Just the setup just looked amazing.
That was cool. I mean, people were trying to find ways to make it bad. I mean, in no way is that bad. Like, who else? It just goes on. Like, who else can say they did that?
The whole point of it was to celebrate it.
Exactly.
The whole point of it too, like once it happened, I said to you, I was like, are you ready for this now? Because people understand it more. Once people come to understand what you're doing more, then they want to be a part of it more. It becomes bigger. Because a lot of your friends didn't know. They didn't get it. They still didn't get it. There was the one though, Ray.
Ray.
Shout
out to Ray.
Shout out to Ray, because he was the one. He was the one and loyal. Yep, much love to Ray. I like that. Ray was good. So, not everybody knew it. Now everybody knows it. And then what happens after that? You had your media teacher there, Miss Jenkins.
Yep. I had my teacher
brought
there.
Her daughter and her husband, and she was amazed and impressed by the whole thing. And she was a big part of advocating and helping you get your co-op.
She's my supervisor for my co-op, and I help around the class. I present every week what I do and like what I've done, and she pretty much got me that co-op there. Like, it was pretty much her idea. It was her idea. Right.
Yep. And then we had some of your friends' parents help too. Like Dawn, she was helping. Zoyer's mom was helping. And they were asking. A lot of people were asking about it. It was just started becoming big. And then Perry Sound became aware of Faye's Pomage, YouTube.
It was in the newspaper.
1 million. When I saw it on the Stocky Center under Bobby Orr, Faye's Pomage, 1 million views, that got my heart pumping. I liked that.
I'm so glad I got a picture of that. I'm so glad. It was worth the waiting.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. And then there was nothing that I could complain about.
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
One thing I'm so glad I did, my two favorite songs that they played from the Royal, I just went up, like Zach and Waddy and Sammy were like, get up there and sing. Like I had to take some convincing, and then I actually went up there and like sang. I didn't have a microphone, and I just went up there because I knew all the songs by heart. That was pretty cool. That was something else.
And the people that were there, I had people that were like your friends and Zach's friends that said, this is surreal. Like, that's all that I kept saying in my mind was, this is surreal.
Surreal.
I can't even get this going in my head. And then I was like, I just need to enjoy it. I just need to take it all in and enjoy it and not try to figure it out. But yeah, I had people saying, this is surreal. This is over the top. Yep, that was exciting. And then I met I wish I could remember his name, the guy from the Connecticut, because his mom was there with him. He brought his mom.
He brought his mom.
As his date. And his dad and his twin sisters were in the hotel waiting. And I said, bring them over. Just tell them to come. And she just kept saying, oh my God, this is so amazing. I can't believe you did this for your son. This
she thought it was
awesome.
I remember when she was telling me, like, oh my God, I won these tickets online to go to this concert in Canada. And then she didn't believe it either.
Yeah. Yeah.
That took some convincing too.
That did. But anyways, it was nice to meet her, and everybody was like amazed that they showed up. Or when the kids, I think it was Charlie that came in. I think he was the first one.
Oh, right, the bow tie guy.
The bow tie guy. I think it was him that asked you to sign his controller.
Oh, right, and then all of my friends.
All the friends in the lobby there, and they're like, oh my God, he's doing autographs. Because all of the guys, all of them, I think even the one from Connecticut, had you sign something. They wanted you to sign something. They brought controllers or they bought something that for you to sign. Yeah, that was great. That was great. I really liked that part. And then we had the Always over for breakfast. The Royal was going to come, but they had to get back to go pick up Rob back there. But I was like feeling the connection even. I don't know how many times we said goodbye. It took like 3 hours to say goodbye.
There's a lot of goodbyes.
Goodbye, goodbye. Okay, well, we should go now. All right, goodbye. Took a long time to get out of there. Not that I wanted to get out of there. It's just that we didn't want to leave. We'd leave. And the pictures that you guys did, that was amazing. You guys went out and did your little photo shoots.
that was something new. Never had a photo shoot. In general, like the idea. Cut it right there. Continue.
Or when we went and woke up the bands, and Andre walked out with all the popcorn. And, the other guy there, what was his name?
Chris.
Chris, yes. Chris Cardell. He's got the biggest signature on your media board.
He does. He really does.
He was pretty amazing. And then he had his moments too, eh? He was sharing about how his dad called and he was just so excited and wanted to hear about him playing in Canada when they came for breakfast.
Ignoring all of the service charges he was going to get because that call was in Canada too.
That's like his cell phone. And then Andre telling us about Russia and their concerns about Russia when we were sitting here eating, worried about what they were getting into. That was exciting. I was excited for them. They were fun. Yeah. So now, after that, it kind of died out for a bit. We were kind of in a lull.
A little bit, yeah. A month later,
we were like, what now?
So those were like the big events that were happening, and there was 2 more actually. One of them was the music video, which could be said in a future video, I guess. I already did tell you guys about the music video, but some things did happen. So I went down to be in a music video, and that was one of the big events. That was a huge thing. Like, we were telling everyone, like everyone in our family, like, oh my God, music video, it's gonna happen. And that and MLG Dallas. I flew down all the way to Dallas, Texas. That was a huge event because I actually got to have pictures. I took over like 300 pictures with people, signed over 200 things, and I was just meeting a bunch of unreal people, like all you guys. I can't wait to meet more of you.
It was the exciting part of it was once you made me realize that you were gonna meet your mentors.
The guys that I watched.
You were gonna meet the guys. That was I was excited for you to have that happen, and that was like a real that was a real moment that I was kind of sad to miss, but I was glad that Zach was there to catch it. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And then I was so excited to hear about all the stories.
There was a lot of stories.
There was a lot of stories. And then I was in Mexico.
You were in Mexico. This was unreal.
In Mexico. Buying jewelry on a beach. And then, of course, you know, in that age range, I usually say, so do you play video games? And he's like, yeah, I play video games. What do you play? Xbox. Okay. What kind of games? Then he tells me Black Ops. I said, really? Oh, do you watch those movies? Do you watch the internet and watch the montages, the movies on the internet about the game? Yes. Do you know FaZe? Yes. Oh, okay. Do you know Face Pomage? Yes. His eyes got bigger. And then I pulled out your picture, and he was so excited. He was so excited to see. And he kept saying, you guys come back here? You guys are going to come back here? You're going to bring Face Pomage with you to vacation in Mexico? That was exciting.
I cannot imagine that moment for you.
It was exciting. It was a good moment.
Like, what are the chances of meeting a fan while you're on vacation?
Yeah, I know.
That's unreal. When I seen that, I I showed everyone, like we were out eating, and I told everyone I got that message. I was like, oh my god, you will not believe what happened. And I showed them, and they read it, and they were like, oh my god, that's unreal.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's exciting. Daisy.
Scumbag Daisy.
Scumbag Daisy. Yeah, so now we're getting ready for what? Anaheim?
Anaheim, I guess, could figure out something to do for 2 million views, but I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Long story.
We're kind of throwing things around.
Yeah,
being creative about stuff.
We're preparing, really.
Looking into some possibilities for another milestone event venue. In a bigger venue in an area that's a little bit more, I don't know if appropriate's the word, or like maybe Toronto or something like that, where more people can get to easier.
Mm-hmm.
Parry Sound area isn't very accessible to some people.
Yeah.
So that's what we were looking at. And then just trying to always be creative and grow, because you don't really know how far this wants to go. You want to take this.
Yeah, I still have no clue. I don't have any idea what this is pretty much what's going on in my head. You still say that to me, like, what is this? Like, what does that mean and all that? Like, I still don't even know what all this means. So I guess that's really it. That's what we're doing now. This video went pretty well into 2 parts. We talked a long time. Daisy so helpfully ruined the first one. I had to cut it short. She cut it off. No, she didn't cut it off. It just cut off again. But anything you like to say, Mom?
I just want to say that I'm proud of you. And I'm excited. And I want to say thank you to everyone to help celebrate all of your achievements.
Mm-hmm.
All of those likes are a celebration of what you do. That's what I think of that. And I'm just glad to share it. I'm happy that you're letting us share that with you. Because for us, we needed something like this in those moments, I think.
I cannot. What do you think? This is one last good question. What do you think we would be doing without this?
I don't even know.
I can't imagine it.
I can't imagine. I don't know that we wouldn't be doing good things, though. I
Right.
think that we all of us, your brother and your brother Zach and your brother Waddy and myself and you, I really believe we have big things to do.
Mm-hmm. We find ways.
We find ways. I really believe that. And as long as we celebrate what we do, it's just a whole appreciation and gratitude that goes with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And everything is connected. We're all connected.
It is. We are.
We are connected. You are connected to 2 million people. 2 million, and Zachary, Waddy, Austin, me. 4. Oh, and then your grands, and your aunts, and your uncles, and your cousins.
Which is beyond.
Just beyond.
Beyond.
You're
whatever we
connected.
thought.
And without any of that, what would we be doing?
I can't
Something
think.
else.
Something else.
Something else. But to be here today, you needed 2 million people.
Needed 2 million.
Yeah.
And to have 400,000 people on my own channel that I made October 25th, 2010.
Yep. Open minds.
Open minds. Open minds did it. Open minds, open doors.
Open minds, open doors. That's
when you get
way.
to do all the exciting things. You just
take the risk.
Take advantage of everything you have.
Don't waste it.
Don't waste opportunities. That's the biggest thing you could ever do. Don't waste what you have.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, this has been the part 2 of me and my wonderful mother talking. Hope you guys enjoyed. They were long talks, but I think there was a lot to say in all this. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like and favorite. I'm Face Maj, and we'll see you guys later. Say bye, Mom.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin. See you guys.